Hi everyone, this is Joe with Car Care Team. I'm going to replace the cam position sensor on this 2002 Chevy Astro van. The cam position sensor reports the position of the camshaft in order to provide spark to the air and fuel mixture inside each cylinder. The camshaft rotates inside the engine and can be positioned anywhere within 360 degrees. The camshaft has lobes at different points, spaced out, facing each valve in order to activate the opening and closing of the valves. The spark plug ignites the air and fuel mixture at the precise timing of the camshaft's rotation. In some engines, a pulse coil on the crankshaft would indicate that a piston is approaching top dead center after a compression stroke and that the engine is ready for combustion. This car uses a distributor. These cars don't use ignition coils. These cars have an ignition distribution system, common in older vehicles. The distributor is spun by the camshaft and it ignites the spark plugs one by one using a distributor cap and rotor. With the use of wires, it sends power to each spark plug at the right time based on the camshaft's position. On this car, the distributor, which is on the back of the engine, can be accessed through the cabin. The camshaft sensor sits on top of the engine. We've got to remove this cover bolt. Let's take the one off here. This lower bolt down here. And another one here. Go ahead and remove the panel from here. Do the same thing here. Disconnect this hose here. It twists off. So we got to remove this engine cover. We're going to remove this bolt that's hiding back here. And there's another one on this side. That's how you break the seal. This is the cam position sensor, and we're going to remove the rotor from the distributor in order to replace it. Remove the cap. I am going to remove these wires, so I'm just going to go ahead and mark them. That one being number 1, number 2, number 3, and 4. We've got the cap off the distributor, we've got access to the rotor, we've got to get the cam sensor out, and we've got to position this rotor in the right angle. So we've got the cap off the rotor. We can now see the cam position sensor better, and we've got to spin this distributor component in order to be able to position it to remove this cam position sensor. So we're going to crank the engine just a little bit to get this opening to line up with this cam position sensor. So we've got to get this opening notch to line up with the portion of the cam position sensor that lines up with that notch. And so I'm just going to crank the engine. I'm going to work with that. got our new one that we're going to put right back in. And we're going to bolt in our new cam position sensor. We've got our seal perfectly lined up on the edges. I put a little grease on the edges to slide it in all the way down without forcing it, as not to allow it to tear. With this cap, if you didn't mark it, you only have a 50% chance of installing it incorrectly. However, I marked it earlier, and that mark is here when my cap and opening was facing this way. So I know I'm at the right angle now. And if my car doesn't start, I'm just gonna swap it. Now we're going to reinstall the distributor cap. Let's hook up our wires in the order we took them out. Start with the last one. And let's start the engine. Left hand, upside down, right hand, upside down, Let's hook up the ground wire. Let's install our air cowling. That twists on. And reinstall our cup holders. Drives good, no check engine light. I hope you guys liked this video. Please share it with anyone who you think might find it useful, and thanks for watching. Spark to the air and fuel mixture inside each and every single cylinder at the right time.